the biggest issues with gold Protoss. Simply just forgetting to get tech. Just in general. It's like, oh, I forgot my Stargate or my Twilight or my Robo, which you probably should have been getting a Robo. But I got tech. Look, I got a Forge. That doesn't count. That's for making your gateway units better, and gateway units are bad. So, that's the biggest one. Also, kind of just building pylons either for no reason or just not building pylons. Everything probe and pylon related. That's just a general one. Just gets better through the leagues, usually. And then, finally, is thinking that micro will solve any of your problems when in fact it usually creates more than it solves. Let us see. Alright. So, this is, almost the, gate expand that you're supposed... I mean, 18 supply is almost 20 supply, so... It's a rounding error. A round gold. Thank you, Gort Meat. Sing Carnifex for 46. Poison D for gifting. 23 chicken wings. Okay, so what you don't want to happen is you forget your second pile. I forgot about this one. Simply not forgetting your second pylon would increase the win rate of a Silver Leaguer by 30%, Gold Leaguer by 25, Platinum by 20. You see where we're going. Even in Diamond, I'd say 15% of the time, players just forget they're supposed to get a second pylon. And now, guess what? We're 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. One random-ass Marine from a single Proxy Rex is showing up, and we're chrono-boosting out a Zealot after the Cyber Core is finished. Somehow, just because you forgot one thing, this is now a train wreck. That is the fucking Hero Marine right there. Jim Raynor coming in. Like, this Nexus, that's gonna be a no from me, dog. That is one Marine just waltzing in. It's like, nope, can't hold that. That Nexus, I mean, that is one Marine. So, those things don't run out of bullets. Where do they keep all the bullets? Nobody knows. So, this is a disaster already. I thought it was a train wreck, but now the train has crashed onto the interstate and hit a bunch of cars, which is causing a massive pileup. And we're gonna have to see how far that pileup continues. So then like, all the electrical wires next to it fall onto the interstate. And they're like, well, we're gonna put out all the fires in the cars. So they spray a bunch of water on it. And they're like, we're solving it. We're getting a forge. But guess what? Now suddenly everybody got electrocuted because of the electricities. And that's what a forge is here. It's not solving any of your problems, but it makes you feel better. Remember, one Marine. One Marine. One Marine. One. He doesn't even know about the bunker. Let's make clear. He doesn't know it's a proxy. He doesn't even know there's a bunker. He canceled without seeing the bunker. That is what we in the business like to call a bitch move. Now if we make Zealot, because he attacked one Marine, total disaster. Disaster. Okay. Now that one Marine has showed up, this is like, we're still on the train wreck analogy, but, if you have an exam of 300 questions, each are weighted equally, okay? You got 300 questions. That's a big exam. There's a lot of shit to do. But on the third question, you're like, I don't know how to answer this one, and you spend 2.5 hours of the 3-hour exam time trying to figure out how to answer question 3. Okay? That's where we are now. Prioritize. I suspected Proxy was a really quick Marine. Oh, okay. So you were thinking like, okay, that Marine's here quick. He's probably proxying. The only problem I see here is that you were thinking it all. Like I said, let me expand Microwing to also using your brain. You're playing Protoss, alright? If you got a brain cell over here, a brain cell over here, they hook up on Tinder, bam, you got a match. You're ready to play Protoss. Like, what are you doing? Oh, he had a Marine at 1 minute and 43 seconds, therefore I'm fucked. We both know you were just looking for any excuse to just turtle on one base and make your life easier. Uh-oh, he has a bunker. This calls for 5 more cannons, because that bunker might go full Stukov, pick up, and start walking up the fucking ramp. Thankfully, he's scanned his way into you going for the correct tech. You trying to think way too fucking hard about what he's gonna see and what he isn't gonna see. You finally landed on the right option, which was a Robo for a Warp Prism or Immortals or anything other than what you have right now. Everybody knows you can't break one bunker without 74 Marines. Let me make it clear, you could have been fine with 2 Stalkers. Or 3 Zealots. More than likely. But I guess 11 Zealots and 3 Sentries and Charge and +1 armor will also do it. That'll also do well. I do appreciate this. This is my favorite part of the Metal Leagues here. Whether it's high bronze or low plat. It's like, okay, I'm gonna scout. I'm gonna check. Yep, he's got a tank and a planetary. Alright. Let's go. I don't... The difference between gold and silver is gold players feel like they have to use their brain. And that hurts them. Because the silver player wouldn't have even paid any attention. It would have just been an A move. No thought at all. No hesitation. I mean, we're here. But Gold League is like, Guardian Shield shall protect me from this massive planetary fortress. And then I will be able to, accomplish my goal. What is your goal, good sir? To use Guardian Shield like a pro gamer. Well done. Nailed it. I will give you credit. You do know what Guardian Shield is. So there you go. Alright, so now we both know the whole thought process because there's way too much thinking going on. How do we counter a planetary... I'm a bit of a macro player myself, okay? Like, how do I counter this planetary fortress he has at the natural? Wait a second. You weren't the guy who sent in the one against Turtle Terran. No, that was someone else. Field depleted. Uh-oh. Oh, God. So, they took the victims of the train wreck car pileup to the hospital. Only the conditions were so overwhelming at the hospital, they caught the plague. And now the plague is spreading. And it's a massive international crisis. That's what these liberators are. Yes, that plague.
Data block.
Not the probe.
Yeah, plague Uga!
Research complete.
It's like you're fucking unearthing an archaeological dig. Okay, and once you finally get there and clean everything off, it'll be like, the history lost to the sands of time. Okay, lost to the sands of time. It's actually a Terran manuscript. Okay, and in that manuscript, you open it up. It had to be translated, but it said, "Build liberators." Doesn't help, but you got them. Ah! Oh, and you thought you were done. No, wrong. Oh, welcome to round 2. It's like a fucking Marvel movie where the first movie of every story arc is like, yeah, we're facing this enemy who wants to kill like 1,000 people. And then the second movie is like, we're gonna kill 1,000,000 people. And then in the rest of the movie, it's like, we're gonna kill trillions of people because we've already upped the scales so much. At this point, it's really just an existential exercise as opposed to feeling empathetic for the trillions of people across the galaxy who are going to die. But at this point, like, you can't be like, now Iron Man will go back home and realize that he's 54 years old and he's never found true love. It's like, no, we're well past that. I don't know. Wow. It did not take much for you. It did not take much. The first liberators, you're like, and then the second set of liberators, you're like, no, I've had enough. This is too much for me. That mineral mine is gone.
Upgrade complete.
I'm here in the shadows.
It's been liberated. Why are you going back? Oh. Okay. Option 1, everyone. Choose your own adventure. Everybody, this is a team effort. Okay. Do we attack into the unfinished, free-to-kill command center? Or do we attack into the planetary fortress and lose everything? Looks like there are separate opinions. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm sure he makes the wise choice after all this big brain. Please cast. No.
PLS cast. Much love.
Well, he didn't lose everything. Because it takes a long time for planetaries to kill that much stuff. But he did lose most of it. Looking at the units lost tab, surprisingly even. Your micro card has been revoked. You are no longer allowed to attack before 200 supply. And when you do attack, you cannot look at the screen. Because, let me explain, let me give you the play-by-play as to what just happened there, and we decided was the plan. Alright. Wait. Okay, what do we do with the army? Go to the left. Go to the right! And go to the right again! Guardian shield! Back down the left! For... Don't worry, you got him now. Once you have Guardian shield, the sentry beacon is lit! There's nothing else more important we could... The beauty of it is the Guardian Shield wears off pretty much before the fight starts. Yeah, that was the equivalent of a 360 no scope, except you didn't actually hit anything. Wait. Oh. Okay. Everybody knows you can't fight nothing without Guardian Shield. When all else fails, actually play the game. Meanwhile, Tony Tuda from the Speedy Clan with his 2 Liberators, which have denied mining in the main for the last 5 minutes. It was impossible. It's unthinkable. Instead of warping in, 6 more zealots warping in, and yes, I will allow stalkers in this scenario where there's a Venn diagram of freedom and your ladder points are overlapping. I don't know. Yeah, get half a dozen stalkers and kill the fucking liberators. What the fuck? I do appreciate how he mentioned, I saw this earlier, Immortals are good units. You know what else is good units? Units. That was his commentary on this game. I'm pretty sure the Immortals are popping out into the Liberators, and they take a hit. Like it's their initiation. Because he's walled off the whole fucking main base with his... Remember, one Marine canceled an entire goddamn Nexus. And now they have to do a fucking training ring around the Nexus. It passed the liberation zones. It's like, past the Liberators of Devastation, down the ramp of Remembrance, and onto the field of blood. The Immortals marched. They questioned not why their commander had not dealt with all of those things, but they just kind of existed. Another one has made its way through the Crucible. I like how the Liberators are like, they're just a map feature now. Okay, it's just, we gave up on ever killing those Liberators like 6 minutes ago. They're just there, and they're not going away. Alright.
Our pylon's under it.
Now we must go past the ramp of remembrance into the well, past
Well,
Jesus Christ. Are we gonna accidentally kill some Liberators? Oh, we accidentally killed one. The Thor tucks its little legs up so it can get... Because everybody knows if the Thor didn't tuck its legs in, they would drag along the ground. So that's why the Thor tucks its legs in when it goes into the medevac. And that would cause drag. Oh my god! We're just ignoring it. I don't know. You what? That Archon could have handled the Liberator. Okay. Okay. A Catron. I know you sent this in. Is this what you choose to say now? Is this? Wait, wrong statement. Fuck. Fuck. I fucked it up. You got the idea. You got the idea. I gave up. My advanced technology is not up to the test. Who could have thought? I like... It's literally... It's like, don't touch the liberation zone, or the evil liberator will get you. If only there was a way. We're microing in between the liberation zone and the Nexus. It's like, no, this is how we're gonna do this. Wait. No, we gotta do the move. We gotta do the move. You guys, don't you know by now? Wait for it. Wait for it. You gotta go back. Remember, Guardian Shield exists. Wait, go back. Give me... To victory! Defeat the Terrans! And, but, unfortunately, since there is no counter to Liberators, now we're stuck. Well, you're playing like quite literally the AI does against Liberators. So here's what happened. The StarCraft 2 AI was developed when StarCraft 2 came out. So even the stuff that was updated wasn't really updated for Legacy of the Void. So if you play against the AI, you want to get your 1v4 Elite AI achievement, just build Liberators. Because the AI in StarCraft literally doesn't know how to deal with Liberators. It'll have 50 Marines, there will be one Liberation Zone, and every single Marine will desperately try to run away from it. It just thinks, literally, the Liberation Zone is lava. So I'm pretty sure you're a robot, but I feel like a robot would have won the game more efficiently, despite all of this. So, I actually do truly believe you are a gold player. Never mind, I take it all back. Would opening Stargate have been a better option for higher flexibility later in the game? Opening with not canceling your Nexus because a single Marine showed up would have been great for higher flexibility later in the game, but that ship has fucking sailed and sunk, so don't talk to me about fucking Stargates when he forgot that Stalkers existed only after Liberators are killing all this shit! Don't worry.
The minerals.
I'm sure if we micro enough, these zealots will kill the planetary. Alright. So, there are 7 wonders of the world. Okay? But little is it known. Can you name all the 7 wonders of the world? Just massive testaments to Terran ingenuity. Also, I googled it and it came up with 8 images. So what's going on there? I don't question it. I don't I guess it's a lot harder to show a panel of 7.
The minerals have up and gone.
Just like your brain. Don't you already have a Twilight Council? How did you get that Templar Archives? Oh, it was over here somewhere.
We need more artillery.
Oh yes, let's go Stargate now. He destroyed it. Yep. Yeah, he did. Did we build enough immortals to win the game? Ah, yes. Those tickle beams. They'll shake their snow globes angrily at the liberators and file a strongly worded letter. I appreciate how your attacks do significantly better when you're not paying attention to them.
Not the pro. Mineral field depleted. And they're out of here.
So he was still winning. Wait, was the Liberator still there by the end? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, he unsieged it with Select All Army Hotkey. I zoned out, because I was like, wait a second, what's happening? Yeah, he hadn't lost the game, he just gave up. Nobody deserved to win this one, but you built enough immortals that the planetaries would actually die, so... It did live until the end. It did live, and it will live in our hearts as a terrible, terrible thing that happened to us. I have no criticism because you don't deserve it. SC2 replay. You see, look, even looking at that fucking replay broke SC2 replay stats. Look what you've done.
If this isn't
Look what you've
entertainment,
done.
I don't know what is. D.
You broke it. That is from me a C. Because, unfortunately, while it seems like your macro is decent, and if, like many games in Gold, I will give you this, if many games in Gold, they don't even send one singular Marine to fuck up your whole plan, you'll probably do okay. Unfortunately, it appears that anything from one Marine to one Liberator will cause every tiny little bit of preparation and all the whispers and wisps of preparation that you have to be scattered into whatever the hell. So it's you're gonna be in Gold until you can get your shit together. Because for every game like this that one Marine cancels your Nexus, there will be a game with 2 Marines. If you enjoy, make sure to like this video. If you do not like this video, dislike this video. Just do one of the two. YouTube really doesn't care very much which one it is. Especially if there are more dislikes. So, because they're like, ooh, it's controversial. People are going to want to watch this. There's drama. There's not drama. There's just sadness. So, if you watch this channel to get away from the sadness of daily life and all of that, well, too bad. Please subscribe.